Hi students, admission of a new partner. So in that changes in profit sharing ratio, the existing partners, changes in profit and losses sharing ratio. So usually you know that when Sam will reconstitute and when that partnership will dissolute. When firm will reconstitute, like admission or retirement, or if any partner died, or amalgamation of the business, else if any profit and losses changing ratio, changes of profit and loss ratios, that existing partners profit and losses will change, isn't it? So changes in profit sharing ratio leads to dissolution of partnership. Dissolution of partnership. Partnership. What is the dissolution of partnership? Can you understand what is the meaning of dissolution of partnership? Can you guess something? Here, firm is not dissoluting, partnership is dissoluting, which means their previous deed or agreement comes to end. Previous deed or agreement comes to end. Agreement comes to end, and new deed will begins. New deed will begins. That is very important. So instead of the previous deed, we are going to have new deed. Here, partnership comes to end. Partnership comes to end. Partnership form will not come to end. Partnership will dissolute. Will dissolute. Isn't it? So, when that profit and loss sharing ratio changes, we will calculate the gaining ratio and sacrificing ratio, isn't it? What is gaining ratio and what is sacrificing ratio? Can you give one clear-cut information with an example? I will clarify you. Amit and Arun are partners. Amit and Arun are partners. They are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. 3:2. They decide to share profits equally in future. The future profit will be 1/2 each, because equally means 1/2, isn't it? Means Amit and Arun have entered into a new agreement by which they change their profit and loss sharing ratio, because their agreement is changed. Existing profit sharing ratio is 3/2, but now new ratio is 1/2, isn't it? So here agreement changes, which means previous deed comes to end, new deed begins. So in this situation, who is sacrificed partner? Who is gaining partner? Can you guess who is sacrificing partner? Who is gaining partner? So we can implement the formula. What is the sacrificing formula? Old share minus new share of profit. What is the old share of profit? 3/5. And new share of profit is minus 1/2. It is for Amit. 3/5 minus 1/2 is equal to, it's lead to 6 minus 5 divided by 10. So 1/10. That too not negative figure, positive figure only. When we are getting positive figure in sacrificing ratio, that partner sacrifice. When we are getting positive figures, here 1/10 is a positive figure. 6 minus 1 is equal to 6 minus 5 is equal to 1/10, isn't it? So it leads to positive figure. If we are getting positive figure, that positive figure means they are sacrificing something. And if it is negative figure means what we will do? They are not sacrificing, they are gaining. So now check it out for Arun. So Arun is a partner. His existing profit and loss sharing ratio is 2/5, isn't it? 2/5. Now for Arun, 2/5, and minus new profit sharing ratio 1/2. So in this case, common will be 10. We are taking common factor is 10. First will be multiplied by 2, and second will be multiplied by 5. So 2 into 2 are 4, 5 into 1 are 5, 4 minus 5, so 1/10, it is negative figure, isn't it? 4 minus 5 minus 1, which means negative figure. If you get negative figure in sacrificing ratio, that is leads to gaining. The partner Arun is gaining, partner Amar is sacrificing. So what is gaining and what is sacrificing? To compare with previous, if we are getting more profit and loss sharing ratio, it is gaining. To compare with the earlier, So you are getting some less amount of shares means share of profit means that is sacrificing. So why we are finding out this gaining and sacrificing ratios? Why we are finding out? Do you know? For the purpose of compensating goodwill to sacrificing partner. Compensating goodwill. Compensation by gaining partner to sacrificing partner. For your better understanding, by chance if business profit is 20,000, if they have their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 3:2, that partner Amar will get 12,000, partner Arun will get 8,000 only. It is as per their existing ratio, profit and loss sharing ratio. But instead of that, that 20,000 is shared now equally, which means 1/2, 1/2, isn't it? So in that sense, equally 10 by 10, 10,000, 10,000 for each partner. So no differences. But now who got extra profit? To compare with Amar, Arun got 2,000 extra profit, because before Amar got 12,000, but now only 10,000 only. But before Arun got 8,000, now Arun got 10,000, because equally they are distributing their partners' profit and losses. So who loses? Amar lose 2,000 rupees. Who gain? Arun gain 2,000 rupees. I hope you understand. So in this sense, we are learned about gaining and sacrificing. By chance, in this sense, we comes to know that business got a goodwill amount rupees 40,000. Goodwill amount is rupees 40,000. This 40,000 will be shared to that sacrificing partner 1/10, because 1/10 who gained 1/10, that Arun gained 1/10. So 1/10 of 40,000 will be compensated by gaining partner to sacrificing partner, isn't it? Gaining to sacrificing partner. So 1/10 of 40,000 will be 4,000 will be settled by gaining partner to sacrificed partner. I hope you understand. And adjustment for changes in profit and loss sharing ratio, determining sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio, and accounting, what are the adjustment we will do? Accounting goodwill we will prepare, and reserves and accumulated profit and losses, and revaluation account, and reassessment of liabilities we will do, and adjustment of capital. These are all the adjustment we have to do before going to prepare that admission of a new partner's clear-cut problems. So we have to have the knowledge about preparation of goodwill and gaining ratio and sacrificing ratio, as well as revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities, and accounting of reserves, and accumulated profits and losses, adjustments of capital. About it, all those things we have to know. So first and foremost, about sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio. You can keep it in your mind about formula. For sacrificing ratio, old profit and loss sharing ratio minus new profit and loss sharing ratio. And for gaining ratio, new profit and loss sharing ratio minus old profit and loss sharing ratio. You have to keep it in your mind, and for your better understanding, we can check it out, these problems. English lesson 2. X, Y and Z are partners sharing profits and losses equally. It was decided that in future Z will get 1/5 sharing profit. So Z already have decided to get 1/5 sharing profit. If profit is 1, so in that 1/5 for whom? For Z, and balance will be 4/5. 4/5 will be given to X and Y. I hope you understand. If 1 rupees is profit, so in that 1/5 of 1 rupees will be taken by Z, and remaining 4/5 of that 1 rupees will be taken by X and Y equally, because their profit and losses are equally they are sharing. So in this sense, let's discuss about it. For X, how much that profit and loss sharing ratio will give. Actual amount, how much is available? 4/5 is available amount. So in that, half of that, because 1/2 for X and 1/2 for Y. By chance, if we just don't want to get 1/5, that will be split 1/3 each. because 3 partners, 1 by 3 each. Then equally they can contribute, they can get their profit and losses. But here EZ gone out because EZ have took over 1 by 5th share of the profit. 1 by 5th share of the profit. If 5 rupees is the profit, 1 rupees he needed, and remaining 4 rupees will be get by X and Y equally. So you can keep it in your mind like this. So for X is 4 by 5 of 1 by 2, because now that equal means 1 by 2 because only 2 partners are there. Before 3 partners, if Z did not accept this coming this kind of 1 by 5th means 1 by 3 we can execute, but now Z needed 1 by 5th of share of profit, then only it is comes to 1 by 2 because remaining only 2 partners, so 1 by 2. So 4 by 5 into 1 by 2, it results 4 by 10, isn't it? And also for Y also same, 4 by 5 into 1 by 2, same 4 by 10 he will get. So I hope you understand how this 4 by 10 came, because here 5 only. If you convert it into 10, 8 by 10, 8 by 10, 8 by 10. So half of 8 by 10 will be 4 by 10, 4 by 10. This both the partners getting from that. And apart from this, we need to know their present new profit and loss sharing ratio, because existing profit and loss sharing ratio, as per the data they have given, it is equally they will contribute, they will split their profit and losses. But new profit and loss sharing ratio we have to calculate after Z took over that 1 by 5th share of profit. Their new profit and loss sharing ratio will be 2:2:1. 2:2:1. How this 2:2:1 came? Because 4 by 10, 4 by 10, this is X and it is Y. For Z it is 1 by 5 or 2 by 10. 2 by 10. Isn't it? If you minimize it, if you simplify it, what will come? 2:2:1. So if you converted this 10 into 5, this 10 into 5, this 10 into 5, then this also will be divided by 2, 2, 1. So 2:2:1 is the new profit and loss sharing ratio for all the partners. It is new profit sharing ratio. And apart from that, what they are asking us to prepare, calculate new profit sharing ratio and sacrifice and gain of the partners. Sacrifice and gain of the partners we have to discuss now. Sacrifice and gain. What's the formula for sacrifice? Sacrificing formula is old profit sharing ratio minus new profit sharing ratio, isn't it? For X is old profit sharing ratio is equally means 1 by 3, isn't it? So 1 by 3 minus new profit sharing ratio for X, that is 2 by 5. And for Y, old profit sharing ratio is 1 by 3 because 3 partners, they are sharing their profit and losses in the ratio of equal, and their new profit sharing ratio for Y is 5, 2 by 5. And for Z, existing 1 by 3 and new is 1 by 5. I hope you understand. Then it is that existing and old minus new we have executed, and common factors we have to take, that is 15. First set will be multiplied by 5 and second set will be multiplied by 3. So multiplied by 5. 5 into 1s are 5 and 3 into 2s are 3, isn't it? 3 into 2s are 6. So 5 minus 6. So in this sense 1 by 15. 1 by 15. That too 1 by 15 is minusing figure. Here you have to keep it in your mind, and because in the sacrificing ratios you are getting negative figure, that is gaining. So X gaining, X's gain is 1 by 5. X's gain is 1 by 5. And for Y, so Y share of profit we are going to calculate. First set will be multiplied by 5 because 5 into 3 is 15. Second set will be multiplied by 3. So in this sense 15 is the common factor, and 5 into 1s are 5 minus 3 into 2s are 6. So here also minus figure, that is 1 by 15 for who's that? Y. So Y also gaining. isn't it? So who is sacrificing in this sense? You see, if both the partners are gaining, who will be sacrificed? That is it only. Let's see. First set will be multiplied by 5. 5 minus second set will be multiplied by 3 minus 3 divided by 15. So 2 by 15, isn't it? That too, it is not a negative figure, positive figure. So Z is sacrificing. I hope you understand. And for a better understanding, come to the problem number 3. Problem number 3. Here different situations they have handled. One by one we can discuss. Problem number 3. Okay. X, Y and Z are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 5:3. Sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. So 3 partners, their profit and loss sharing ratios are 5:3:2. Calculate new profit sharing ratio. What is that they are asking? New profit sharing ratio, sacrificing ratio, gaining ratio in each of the following cases. So 4 situations they have given. Detailedly we are going to discuss about these 4 situations. Situation 1. As per new agreement, Z takes 1/5 share from X. Particularly from X, Z going to take how much amount of shares? 1/5, isn't it? So for this purpose, you can keep it in your mind. Their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 5:3:2, and who want Z want 1/5 share from X. You can keep it in mind clearly. Okay. Now their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 5:3:2, isn't it? And Z need 1/5 from X. 1/5 from X. It is Z. Okay. X, Y, Z. These 3 are partners. So in this scenario, what is their existing profit and loss sharing ratio? 5/10, 3/10, 2/10. I hope you understand how this 10 came. 5 plus 3 plus 2, 10. 5/10, 3/10 and 2/10. And profits are taken by Y on X or Y from X. So in this situation, X's share of profit 5/10. So here 1/5 he needed. So which means 2/10 he needed, isn't it? And balance will be 3/10. So 5/10 minus 2/10 is equal to 3/10 is the new profit sharing ratio for X. I hope you understand. Because 2/10 taken over by Z. 1/5 means if you multiply it by 2, how much will come? 2/10. So 2/10 is taken over from X by Z. I hope you understand. And second situation. Now we are going to calculate new profit sharing ratio, isn't it? So new profit sharing ratio for X is 3/10. 3/10 because 5 minus 2, 3. And for Y, no changes because this existing ratio is 3/10. So same only for Y, 3/10. And another one partner, Z share of profit. Already he is holded 2/10. Now again 2/10 get from X. So 2/10 plus 2/10 share occurred. So totally 4/10 is holded by Z. So new profit sharing ratio of X, Y and Z are 3/10, and for Y it is 3/10 and for Z it is 4/10. I hope you understand. Thus new profit sharing ratio X, Y, Z are 3:3:4, isn't it? And second situation, let's discuss about second situation. Because 4 situations they have given the problem. Second situation, what they have given, let's see. As per new agreement, Z. See the second situation. As per new agreement, Z takes 1 by 5th. Z takes 1 by 5th share equally from X and Y. Before, Z takes 1 by 5th from X only. From Y also that Z going to take. Let's discuss about it detailing. So second situation is 1 by 5th equally from X and Y, isn't it? 1 by 5 equally from X and Y. Okay. Their existing profit and loss sharing ratio is 5 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. Their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 5 is to 3 is to 2. Do you have any doubt in it? No doubt. Okay. In X, X's profit and loss sharing ratio is 5 by 10. You have no doubt about it, isn't it? So in that sense, 1 by 10 going to deduct from X and 1 by 10 going to deduct from Y, because 1 by 5 means here if you add this all those things 10 will come. 5 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. So from 5 by 10 we are going to deduct 1 by 10. 5 by 10 minus 1 by 10. It leads to 4 by 10. 4 by 10 is the new profit and loss sharing ratio for X. And for Y, already 3 by 10. Y's new profit, existing profit and loss sharing ratio is 3 by 10. Minus 1 by 5 or 2 by 10, 1 by 5 or 2 by 10 will be taken over from 1 by 5 or 2 by 10, isn't it? How much? 1 by 10 only equally he is going to get. So 1 by 10 means 1 by 5 means 0.5 something divided by 5. So I hope you understand how this 1 by 10 came. 1 by 10 means 0.5 divided by 5. This is 0.5 divided by 5. Because 1 by 5 only he is going to get from both the partners. So in this sense, we are going to convert into 10 for that situation. That 0.5 becomes 1 for 10s. For your better understanding, I will tell you clearly, 3 by 10 is existing profit and loss sharing ratio for Y, isn't it? So in that, 1 by 10 going to deduct. Why we have to deduct 1 by 10? Because already they have given 1 by 5 only, isn't it? If you convert it into 10, so how much it will be? 2 by 10. This 2 by 10 equally means 1 by 10 for each partner, from each partner. So 1 by 10 took over from X and 1 by 10 took over from Y. So in this sense, 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 leads to 2 by 10. It is the Y's new profit sharing ratio is 2 by 10. And the Z already is having 2 by 10. And from this both the partner, how much he got? 2 by 10. 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10 is 2 by 10. Already he is having 2 by 10. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 by 10 for Z. Can you understand now? And let's see. Let's discuss about third situation. What is the third situation? Third situation is as per new agreement, X, Y and Z decide to share the future profit and losses equally. New agreement, X, Y, Z decide to share future profit and losses equally. Who are these? All the three partners, they have decided to share their profit and losses equally. Equally means 1 by 3, isn't it? In that situation, which are the partners going to sacrifice? Let's discuss. Okay. You have to keep it in mind that existing is 5:3:2, existing profit and loss sharing ratio, and now they wanted to share their profit and losses equally. Five is to 3:2. So now equally. Okay. Equal means 1 by 3 for all the partners, because 3 partners, X, Y and Z, 3 partners, 5:3:2. So 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. By chance, if we converted that existing ratio is 5:3:2. That 5:3:2 converting into 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. In that situation, who are all gaining, who are all losing? gaining or sacrificing. That is what we are going to discuss. We can substitute that sacrificing ratio, old minus new, isn't it? So sacrificing ratio formula is old minus new, old minus new ratio. So what is that old ratio for x? Old ratio is 5 by 10 and his new ratio equally 1 by 3, isn't it? So 1 by 3 means, what is the common factor? 30. So first set will be multiplied by 3, second set will be multiplied by 10. So 3 into 5 are 15 and 10 into 1 are 10. So 5 by 30. 5 by 30 for x. Here it is not negative figure, positive figure only. So he sacrificed something. Who is that? Partner x is sacrificed 5 by 30 and partner y. What is partner y he is doing? Actually his profit and loss sharing ratio for y 3 by 10 existing, 3 by 10 and new is 1 by 3. So common we are taking 30. First it will be multiplied by how much? If 10 has to come, 30 has to come, multiplied by 3, here 10. 3 into 3 are 9 minus 10. So it's lead to minus 1 by 10, isn't it? Minus 1 by 30, minus 1 by 30. So in this sense it is negative figure in sacrificing ratio. So partner y gains, partner y gains and partner z, it is for x and it is for y and for z. Partner z is existing profit and loss sharing ratio 2 by 10 minus new profit and loss sharing ratio 1 by 3. So common factor is 30 and first set will be multiplied by 3, second set will be multiplied by 10. So 2 into 3 are 6, 6 minus 10 is equal to 4. So 4 by 30, isn't it? 4 by 30 for partner Z. I hope you understand. So now you know how much he have sacrificed and how much he has gained. Thus y gains 1 by 30 because already what is that? We are going to compare who gained and who sacrificed. Here you have to keep it in mind that x is sacrificed 5 by 30 and y is gained 1 by 30 and z is gained 4 by 30. Now we can see thus y gains 1 by 30 share, z gains 4 by 30th share. How y and z alone gets? See that y's gaining share is 1 by 30 and z's gaining share is 4 by 30. It is increased to compare with earlier and x is sacrificed 5 by 30. You know that sacrificed, it is a positive figure in this ratio and gaining ratio between y and z are 1:4. Here 1 by 10 and here 1 by 10, 1 by 30, here 4 by 30. So gaining ratio for y and z, gaining ratio for y and z. So y is 1 by 30 and z is 4 by 30. So same 1:4 we can take. So this is the answer. I hope you understand. And fourth situation we can discuss. Fourth situation. What is that fourth situation? As per new agreement, z takes 1 by 5th of x and 1 by 6th share of y. So different shares he is taking from x and y. Who is taking z? So existing profit and loss sharing ratio 5:3:2. That is very important. And who is that? Z takes 1 by 5th from x and 1 by 6th share from y. Okay, 1 by 5th, 1 by 6th. Keep it in your mind and we can discuss elaborately. Okay, in this fourth situation, their existing profit and loss sharing ratio 5:3:2, isn't it? 5:3:2 for x, y, z. But now he is going to occur 1 by 5th from x and 1 by 6th from y, from x, from y. So in this case 5 by 10, this is existing share of profit. From this 1 by 5 has to give 2 z, isn't it? So 5 by 5 into 5 will be cancelled. So 1 by 10 of his share will be occurred by z. I hope you understand. It is x's. And for y is 3 by 10. And he want 1 by 6 of his share. 1 by 6 of his share. First will be multiplied by 2. So how much it will be? 6 by 6. 6. It will become 6. It will become 20. Isn't it? So 6 will be cancelled. 1 by 20. Okay. So 1 by 10, 1 by 20. You have to be very clear in it. 1 by 10 and 1 by 20 plus 1 by 20. So totally 3 by 20. How here also 1, here also 1, how that 3 can you understand? Here 10, here 20. Which means it is 1 by 20. Here when you are converting into 20, it will become 2. 2 by 20. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 20 is common. 3 by 20. So in this case, their existing profit and loss sharing ratio that you know, and how much share is sacrificed favor for z by x. 1 by 10. 5 by 10 minus 1 by 10 is equal to 4 by 10 or 8 by 20. 8 by 20. Isn't it? It is the x's share of profit. X is new share of profit. I hope you understand. And how much x is sacrificed? 1 by 10. To whom? To z. And for y, existing is 3 by 10 and x surrendered, x sacrificed 1 by 20 or 0.5 divided by 10, whatever it is. Then if you convert it into 20, what will come? It will be 5 by 20. How this 5 by 20 came? Here 3 by 10 only, this is, and here 1 by 20. So you have to keep it in mind. When you are converting into 10 means 0.5 only. Can you understand? So in that situation, it is 5 by 20, or else you can convert into 20. So you can into 2. 2 into 3 are 6. 6 by 20 minus 1 by 20 is equal to 5 by 20. You can keep it like this for your better understanding. And z, who occurred from x and y. Already he is having 2 by 10 existing, plus he got 1 by 10 from x and 1 by 20 from y. So in this case totally he got 3 by 20, isn't it? Because he will to multiply it with 2, so 2 by 10, it will become 2 by 20, here 1 by 20, totally 3 by 20. 3 by 20 he got from both the partners x and y. So z existing is 2 by 10. 2 by 10 plus that 3 by 20. So in this case collectively, how much it will be? 7 by 20. When that 2 by 10 becomes 4 by 20, because multiplied with 2, because base have to be 20 means, so 4 divided by 20, already collected 3 divided by 20, 4 plus 3 are 7 divided by